We are T-minus 18 seconds from liftoff. We're T-minus 15 seconds.
Would you and your men please follow me?
Jerry, what the hell is this?
This is an emergency. Please follow me, now!
T-minus 10 seconds. 9, 8. We have ignition. 6, 5. We have outboard engines. 3. We have inboard engines. 1, 0. We have a launch commit. We have a liftoff at 35 minutes after the hour.
Every split second of this historic flight, every intimate detail, every heartbeat was monitored by Mission Control in Houston.
Necessary to achieve a safe landing, a moonwalk without accidents, a safe departure, and an extremely difficult re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. If all of that was achieved, then splashdown was a relatively minor detail. Experts are of the opinion that a serious failure in any one of these phases could have jeopardized not only an individual mission, but the entire future of the space program. Was there a compelling reason for the faking of the Apollo record?
Apart from the radiation risks, there are, in all probability, magnetic and gravitational anomalies that make the whole business of landing and taking off from the moon very dangerous indeed. And perhaps the consequences of these masscoms, massive concentrations of gravity, and other anomalies would have made acceptable visual images difficult to guarantee, so that in any event, imagery would have to have been created before and independently of any given mission.
Some think it's highly likely that surrogate astronauts were actually sent to the moon, while the named NASA astronauts were obliged to play out the role of space heroes, far nearer to home, remaining in the relative safety of low Earth orbit. As actors in a drama, the named astronauts represented the great achievement of mankind, whilst others unknown travelled beyond the confines of their home planet for the first time, to all intents and purposes naked before creation, as we shall see in a moment.
Would you be shocked to find out that the greatest moment in our recent history may not have happened at all?
T-minus 15 seconds.
Do you think that a small group of men pushed beyond the limits of chance and circumstance could fake a mission to Mars and make it look so real that the entire world would believe it?
I remember Walter Cronkite was talking with somebody who was doing one of the Apollo shots. They cut to what they called a simulation, and it was mock-ups and models done on a stage, and it looked exactly like the real thing. And I said, wow, how do we know?
Or the questions one might ask would be, how valid is our government again? Here we've uncovered another area, another possibility where maybe we're being lied to again.
I'm not quite sure what to believe and what not to believe. I mean, originally when they did step on the moon, there were a lot of people that said that that was not true. One just doesn't know what to think anymore.
I believe that we landed on the moon, but I also believe that it would be possible to get a hoax over like that.
I think that it's normal for somebody to believe what they're told until it's proved different. In fact, I think that you'd have a totally paranoid society if they doubted everything until they were absolutely certain.
I mean, I would suspect almost anything. And there are certainly a lot of paranoid theories around.
I have a feeling like hoaxes are more lurking around more than we might have suspected they were.
A great multi-billion-dollar hoax, inherently exciting and dramatic, is the basis of a new motion picture, Capricorn 1.
Crew, would you and your men please follow me?
Jerry, what the hell is this?
There's no time to explain. Please follow me.
Are you nuts?
I said there's no time to explain. This is an emergency. Please follow me, now!
Consider the possibility. Under congressional pressure to conduct a flawless mission, it is discovered that the astronauts' crucial life support systems are defective. Too late to cancel the mission without jeopardizing the whole space program. What do you do?
And action.
Good morning.
Hi there, Dr. Calloway. Nice to see you. Funny thing happened on the way to Mars.
Hal Holbrook plays the head of the manned space program, who is a really wonderful man with very high principles and very high ideals, who believes very strongly in a very good cause, and winds up doing some very bad things.
Okay, here it is. I have to start by saying that if there was any other way...
The three astronauts are played by James Brolin, O.J. Simpson, and Sam Waterston. They play the first group of men to take the next step in the space program.
We found out 2 months ago it won't work. you guys would all be dead in 3 weeks. It's as simple as that.
Simplicity is an elusive element in such a complex and dangerous deception. With clever planning, however, details can be worked out to an incredibly precise degree.
Well, I don't know, it's a chance. Maybe it's not a very good one, but it's a chance. Who knows about this? Almost nobody. Houston is monitoring the actual flight. All the telemetry is coming from the command modules. All we need from you is the actual television transmissions during the flight and the Mars landing. That's all.
What if we say no?
I don't know. Don't say no.
In a hoax of such enormous proportions, there are always many victims.
Well, I think I've been the victim of a horrible deception. Only because they told me that I would be the romantic lead, that I'd wear nice clothes, that I'd be a cavalier dashing pilot.
Ready to cue the rooster.
And you see the results, baby.
Kelly plays a crop duster who appears in the finale of the picture. It's a wonderful character role.
There is always someone who does not believe, someone who sees through the clever conspiracy. In the case of the thoroughly plausible Capricorn 1, it is actor Elliot Gould.
Elliot plays an investigative reporter who begins to discover that something really is amiss in what the space program is trying to tell us is occurring during this space probe, and begins to put together clues until he gets it.
My name is Caulfield.
Hey, I can't help that.
Mr. Albane, how much do you charge to dust the field?
$25.
I'd like to hire your plane.
That'd be $100.
You said you charged $25.
$25 to dust the field, but you ain't got no field because you ain't no farmer, which means you ain't poor, and I think you're a pervert.
Okay, 100.
125.
What?
Because you said yes to 100 too quick, which means you can afford 125. And where do you want to go?
I'm not sure. I'm looking for someone who's lost.
Your money.
The question remains, planned to the most precise degree, can the perpetrators of such an astonishing fraud get away with it?
If everybody believes everything they see and hear, that's the danger. You know, we watch a lot of television and we read a lot of newspapers, and we tend to accept the fact that something is on television or something's in the papers as proof that it's true. Well, it's not. I think the danger really is not in finding out for ourselves, or at least not in trying to investigate further.
The premise of Capricorn 1 is not improbable. How much do we believe already? Could they get away with it? Many people think they already have.
The Gallup poll has said to us that 28% of the American public didn't believe that we actually put a man on the moon. What exactly they thought may have been this picture.
T-minus 10 seconds. 9.
Could they convince us? Could they? Maybe it's already happened. Maybe it'll happen again.
0. We have a launch commit. We have a liftoff at 35 minutes after the hour.
This is Capricorn 1. We have landed.
As millions all over the world watched and listened, the President of the United States spoke to the astronauts across the vastness of space.
To the men of Capricorn 1, I bring you greetings from your fellow Americans.
There's only one small catch. It never happened. It's all a lie, a fantastic $30 billion hoax.
Something's wrong, and I don't know what it is.
Dig deep enough, you might uncover the truth.
Those signals couldn't have come from 300 miles.
But the odds are, you'll never live to tell it.
Freeze! I'm not moving an inch.
They're on the plane together. There's a device. It's on the plane. There's some people. If I don't give them the all-clear signal, they'll explode it.
Something's wrong, something big. They know I'm onto it, and they try to kill me. Who's they? I can't tell you.
We are dead.
You tell me you're in trouble, you're out on bail, you just got fired, I tell you I'll be right over.
My head hurts.
You look awful.
Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
These people are capable of anything.
You sound so close. It's hard to believe you really are that far away in space.
It's hard for me to believe it, too.
You're up to something. You want my help.
It's gotten out of control. It's too big.
Capricorn 1, this is Houston. Capricorn 1, we show red on the heat shield. Capricorn 1, this is Houston. We show red on the heat shield. Do you read?
Pull that lever down by your feet when I tell you, Sonny.
Capricorn 1, the mission that never got off the ground.